Yo, imagine turning the FIFA World Cup into a crypto stock market. Not fantasy football, not sports betting, actual tradable tokens where your country's success could send your portfolio absolutely parabolic. Sounds insane, right? Well, that's exactly what World Cup Coin is trying to build on Solana. And after ripping over 90% in a single day, people are asking the big question: is this the next viral World Cup narrative, or just another meme coin destined for the graveyard? Let's break it down. The concept is actually pretty unique. Instead of launching one token and calling it a day, the team created 48 separate country tokens representing nations competing in the tournament. Think Brazil wins, buy Brazil, bullish on Argentina, grab Argentina, England finally bringing it home. Well, good luck with that. But here's where things get interesting. Every time somebody trades one of those country tokens, transaction fees are generated. Half of those fees are used to automatically buy back and burn the main World Cup token. In theory, the more hype around the tournament, the more activity across the ecosystem, and the more buying pressure gets pushed into the main token. It's basically football hype turned into tokenomics. Now let's talk numbers. At the time of recording, World Cup is sitting around a $6.9 million market cap with roughly $530,000 in liquidity. For a project that's less than a month old, that's actually pretty respectable. Liquidity matters because it determines how easily people can buy and sell without massive price swings. And right now, the liquidity isn't screaming ghost chain rug pull. Looking at the order book, there's also a notable buy wall sitting below current prices, which could provide support if sellers start taking profits. On the other side, resistance appears relatively thin until higher levels, meaning strong buying pressure could potentially move price quickly. Now let's check the chart. After reaching an all-time high near $12 million market cap, the token cooled off and found support around the $3.5 million area. Since then, price has been steadily recovering. Momentum indicators have started turning bullish again, and the recent breakout suggests buyers are stepping back in. The key level everyone is watching now is whether World Cup can hold above the recent breakout zone. If it does, a retest of previous highs becomes a realistic possibility. But before you smash that buy button, let's talk about the good and the bad. Starting with the positives. First, the holder count is impressive. Over 23,000 holders means ownership is spread across a large community rather than concentrated in a handful of wallets. Second, the biggest catalyst hasn't even arrived yet. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is still ahead of us. If this project survives until then, it could benefit from one of the largest sporting events on the planet. Billions of viewers, massive global attention, unlimited meme potential. Now for the risks. The biggest red flag is that this project is now a community takeover. The original developer left, and the community stepped in to keep things alive. Sometimes CTO projects become legendary comeback stories. Sometimes they don't. Another concern is liquidity fragmentation. With 48 country tokens plus the main token, capital gets spread across multiple assets rather than concentrating in one. And finally, this project has no official connection to FIFA or the World Cup organization itself. That's important to understand. So what's my take? World Cup has one of the strongest narrative plays I've seen recently. It's combining sports, memes, speculation, and a major global event into one ecosystem. But narrative alone doesn't guarantee success. This remains a highly speculative meme coin, and volatility is part of the game. As always, this is not financial advice. Crypto is risky. Meme coins are even riskier, and you should never invest money you can't afford to lose. But if the community keeps building and World Cup hype starts heating up as we get closer to 2026, this could definitely be a project worth keeping on your radar. What do you think? Moon mission or hard pass? Drop your World Cup winner prediction in the comments, subscribe for more crypto alpha, and I'll catch you in the next one.